get that
next
move.
topic, we are talking about Prince James, aka Bronny James, LeBron James Jr. I mean, what do you guys think? Is it with his father saying he would love for him to be in the NBA? Do you think that's too much pressure on him? We're gonna start with you, John.
I think there's no way he doesn't make the NBA, right? And he's a good player, but he is not catching the. He's more of a celebrity status than his dad was in one aspect. Like, man, everyone wants to go see this kid. Kids want to go see this kid. I remember when we were young, like, if you were a little bit older, you wanted to go see LeBron in high school, watch LeBron games, but like it wasn't like 8, 9, 10 year olds were like, man, I gotta see LeBron. Now he's gotten where like every kid wants to go see him, Bronny play, but he's not catching like that attention where like this guy is the future of the league. And I kind of wonder how many casual fans out there don't know that and they think that he's just supposed to be the next LeBron, and he
Right.
could be. He's a great shooter. He's got different skills than his dad, but yeah, I mean, like you kind of worry, right? Because pressure can ruin a person early in their career. You know what I mean? And they
True.
can overcome it, but it could take a few good years off their career because it takes them a while to get back around, whatever. And if they start losing and stuff like that, but also, man, I wonder because like I also feel like teams might draft him not because they want him, but just as a chip to try to get his dad. And that's
Yeah.
not a good reason to draft someone either. Like if you don't want a player, you shouldn't draft him. But I could also see someone trying to draft him just to draw his dad to their team, and I don't like that either because that could have a bad effect on his career too.
I agree. Um, I think it is a lot of pressure, man, because you know, I mean, I think Bronny he has done well. Like living in his own light. Doing his own thing. You see him all over YouTube with the game and stuff, and things like that. I think he has done. I don't know if LeBron has told him this or what, but he has done a good job not trying to be his father. It's only one LeBron. Yeah, USC, but let's be honest, it's only one LeBron. Same thing with Michael Jordan's kids. They was like, "Hey, I'm gonna just play my game. If I make it, I make it. If I don't, I don't." I remember when his youngest son won the state championship here. They were born and raised in Chicago. He won it here, and it was a big deal. But he just couldn't live up to the hype. I don't know what it was. I think that name Jordan got to him. I believe. When your father's a great athlete or a great commentator or whatever, trying to get into that business, it is tough because everybody's gonna say, "Oh, well, your father would have made that," or "Your father wouldn't have said that," or "Your father," it's that. So I think Bronny, he just got to keep doing what he's doing. Hopefully he makes it to the NBA if that's a goal of his, and hopefully he does well. Because you don't want to be that. Oh man, he sure wasn't like his daddy. We hear it all the time, and it's only really, I think, shoot, really in a lifetime, it's only been one person that has played with their father. That's Ken Griffey. They played on the same team. His father was on the way out, and Griffey, he was a young up and coming guy, but you know,
Hey, I was looking at like the legacy of LeBron. This speaks a lot to his legacy. He has played against 6 sets of father-son duos. That's
yeah, I saw that.
incredible.
I saw that.
Yeah, that's
One of them
incredible.
is the Currys.
Yeah, that's amazing. Like to have played. I mean,
What? Okay. Oh, I was about to say you done. Go ahead.
no, yeah, I just adding that on.
All right. Well, here's my little take on this, current situation, I should say, or whatever, this current topic. I feel like there's no pressure at all, honestly. Just going back to what John was saying, talking about what everybody wants to go back to some of his games, how he's pretty might be drafted off his popularity, but you got to think about it. There's more. Social media is much bigger than it is now than it was back in the day. So I mean, of course, he's going to get a lot more publicity because of the social media is a lot more bigger than it was back in the day. But I mean, honestly, I just feel like he needs to stay in his own lane, man. I mean, just watching his games, because I mean, I definitely watch his games for sure. I mean, he's averaging like at least 11 points, about the same as numbers as his dad, six rebounds and 6 assists, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. But I mean, like I said, I just feel like he just needs to stay on his own lane, stay on his path. Don't let the, you know what I'm saying, the James Gang name or whatever get to him. And I honestly feel like he's gonna have a clear path to the NBA. I mean, with having LeBron in your corner, that's one of the best damn teachers in the game. So I mean, that's just bound NBA status right there, in my opinion. But I don't even think Bronny is gonna be the best son, to be honest with you. I think it's gonna be
Hey,
Bryce.
I said that earlier.
Bryce is gonna be a dog.
Hey, that
Bryce gonna be
Bryce.
a dog, bro. Bryce gonna be a dog, man. That's gonna be a young killer right there if he keep up that mentality, man.
You know who you know who I think Bryce gonna be like? He's gonna be like LaMelo. I think he's gonna be like LaMelo.
I can see that. But look, there's a question.
Athletic kind of kid. Yeah, I can see that.
But to answer the question, no pressure. But I just feel like this is room to grow, honestly. Because I mean, just like I said, based off who your dad is, I mean, you learning from the best. So I feel like
to my point, I agree. I think that real fans are going to give him a room to grow and to see what kind of player he is and just enjoy him for what he can do. I think it's your TikTok fans who don't actually know him, and casual. You know, no, I'm not talking about casual fans, man. Just people who show up for the highlights, not even watch the games. You know, are going to be like, you know, I thought he was going to be the next whatever. It's like, well, where'd you get that from? But it would be interesting if he actually did like an Eli Peyton. You know, he like Peyton. We all, you know, he's definitely going to 5 Super Bowls, probably winning 3 of them. And then like he goes to 4 wins 2. Eli goes to 2 wins 2. Like it'll be interesting if like he goes to 4 wins 4 and like it's the same as his dad. That'd be cool. No, but I mean, it'd be cool. It would, like, just, you know, and it's like, you know, because people will always debate, like, you know, like, oh, one of them was 4-0, one of them was 4-6.
He's always going to be in that debate of whether, if I'm going to be better than my father. But at the end of the day, like I said, you got to just make your own legacy. So